to the spot where the mics are hot. Every word we drop got flow like a shot. Got stories to tell and jokes that hit hard. Come join the fun, it's a brand new yard. We bring the vibes, the beats won't stop. Tune in now, we rise to the top. Laugh, cry, shout, feel every drop. This podcast here is cream of the crop.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another podcast with the R to the J podcast. And today we have a special guest, my friend Tina. What's up, Tina?
Hey.
How you doing? I'm glad you're able to come in today.
Thank you.
You know, it was bad earlier, huh?
It was.
The weather.
Yeah, I was thinking that it was going to get worse throughout after the night, but it slowed down. So
Yeah. Like around, I think 3 or 4, it was just storming out there, and then all of a sudden it just kind of calmed down, which is all good.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm glad you're able to come in.
Thank you.
And I know we talked about you coming in when we actually seen each other at the Eclipse that night.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised, you know. I was like, holy
What
cow.
is she doing here?
Yeah, I haven't seen you for like, what, 2 years?
It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how's life going?
Life is good. It's good. Can't ask for much. Work, healthy, somewhat healthy, and, just doing what I...
And you do travel nursing, right?
I do.
How do you like that job?
I like it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I do.
A lot of people don't understand like the travel life. You know what I mean?
I didn't understand the travel life until I started doing it, So
But usually you just travel like maybe just to Houston area or
sometimes if I am not on a contract, like I was saying, if I'm not on a contract, then I'll just work Houston, Beaumont, this area around here, go when they need me, which I love because it's a real good flexible schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get a contract, then I'll go, another state or city or so and stay a little longer.
Yeah. So what's like the best city you stayed at so far that you liked?
My last state, Colorado.
Colorado?
Yeah.
Denver? Or
No, I was about 5 hours from Denver in a little small town, cattle
South of
town. I don't know my north or south.
Oh, yeah.
That's bad. But I guess kind of, down. Yeah, maybe. And,
Very south of,
and a
south
very
of-
beautiful little Hallmark town, like perfect little world town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We grew up in San Francisco for a couple of years, So
Oh, I've been there. Yeah.
so when we were younger, it was fun when we were younger. But being older, I don't see myself living in the city.
Yeah.
It's too busy, too chaotic sometimes.
It is. I learned to appreciate no more traffic and just kind of just getting to where point A to point B. Like Port Arthur is fine. I enjoy Port Arthur.
Yeah.
I don't even think I would want to be in a city anymore either.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't have much things to do sometimes. That's what I like to hike and stuff like that. So over here they don't have much of that to do around here. They have stuff to hike, but it's just kind of flat land.
Yeah.
It's not like when I was staying in Birmingham over there.
With the beautiful scenery and all that.
Yes, I had like Red Mountain, Oak Mountain, Ruffner Mountain, and Rock Moss Reservatory where I could just go hike and do just different things.
Yeah.
They had a nice river that was actually clean to go swim and whatever.
Yes, that they have probably. I've never hiked before, so when I went to Colorado, everything was new to me. The mountains were new, the snow was new, the hiking was new. But every place I went was beautiful. Mm-hmm. I mean, every town I went to was beautiful. So I've never been to a place like that. So it was a very nice experience.
Yeah, and I'm guessing over there was pretty much. Well, I noticed, especially when I was out from Port Arthur, how like the air was drifting over there. It's like you smell kind of clean because when you come in here, you kind of smell the refinery because you got so much refinery over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very clean, very crisp, just nice. Mm-hmm. But I've worked in Salt Lake City, Utah. That was really pretty.
Oh, I heard about Utah.
Very beautiful there.
I heard.
Mm-hmm.
But also they have bears and stuff over there, huh?
Yeah, well, they have bears in Colorado too. I went camping one night, and everywhere I turned, every sign was like, beware of bears. cautious bear area.
Yeah.
But
When you went camping, was it you guys stayed in a cabin or actually
tent.
a tent? Oh no, hell no! Did you guys have guns?
I did bring a gun, and
What kind of gun? Hopefully not just a 9mm, because I don't think that'll do anything on a bear.
well, I mean, it was all I had.
Oh, okay. You got
It
you
was
need
all I
a
had.
shotgun.
That and a pocket knife, so that I carried around. But
By yourself?
no, I went with one of my coworkers. She is actually like a nomad person. She lives in her.
Oh, she knows what she's doing.
She knows what
Oh,
she's
okay.
doing.
That's
She's
good.
a professional. She
Okay.
actually lives in the back of her truck. She has a camper, and she's a nature person.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least one of you guys knew.
It was the best experience I ever had. I slept outside. She set me up the tent. We had a fun day. We rode bikes. We went hiking that day. We did even a rescue that day while we were hiking. Long story, but and the night came. We did a fire, cooked outside, like real camping. So she fixed me a tent. And we had just finished telling stories about like this, bears and stuff like that she's actually seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, well, good night. We're getting ready to go to bed. I go into the tent. I stayed for I close it up and everything. I had a little lamp with me, lay down, and quiet, just so quiet. And there was a river right there next to us. And I think I stayed in the tent maybe like 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I said, "Oh no, I can't do this." I was so scared. So I got out of the tent, got my pillow and everything, got in my car and slept in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when it gets too quiet and you just hear nature, it's like, okay.
It can be scary.
It can, yeah. I remember when we stayed in El Salvador, we rented like a beach house or whatever, and all you can hear is just the waves crashing.
Oh yeah.
It was nice and stuff like that. I kind of wish probably would have slept in a hammock they had out there just to
Yeah.
get,
That would have been
experience.
nice.
Mhm.
Yes. But it was pitch black. You could not see anything. The only light was like the stars on the sky.
Oh, really?
So, you can imagine. That was my first time camping. And so
And you
I was all
survived.
excited about it. But yeah, 3 minutes in the tent and I went in my car.
Would you do it again though?
I would.
But with your friend who knows what she was doing.
Yeah, not by myself.
Yeah. Even me, I want to say I've never been like camping doing that. I think when we were little, we did something like that. But doing it now, I probably can, but I would have to go with somebody who
Yes.
knew what they're doing more than me.
Right. I mean, she started the fire. She did, hung the tarps and everything. And I mean, but I didn't know how to do any of that. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. As long as you got all the right equipment, I could probably
yeah.
get it. But me by myself, hell no. I'm not gonna do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, it's like been 2 or 3 years since we've seen each other, huh?
Yeah. I really, before that, I was working. Well, I did like in 2021 to 2022, working on a cruise ship. So that was
On
fun.
a cruise ship? I
Yes.
actually never been on a cruise.
I hadn't either until I
Yeah.
started working on this ship.
Oh, really? And you doing nurse stuff? Or oh, okay. Wait.
It was during COVID.
Oh, okay.
It
So
was during COVID when the cruises started back up.
that was some wild times right there, huh?
Yeah.
I remember when I was working, my job was considered essential.
Mm-hmm.
So we were able to still travel.
Right.
And we would have to carry this little paper just saying, oh, that we're essential
Yes,
workers
yes.
and stuff like that. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah,
It was
I
a crazy
remember
time.
that. It was. It was. It was an interesting time because you had so much going on around you that you almost forgot that you were like the crisis was so bad, but at the same time it was a lot of work for us.
Yeah, for the health side.
Yeah. So it was just like nonstop.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
I still question all of that about the COVID things because I think it was maybe not as it's probably still bad, but it's not as bad as they made it seem. They made it, I think, seem more worse. I believe, just because I did it kill people? Yes. Did people die from it? Yes. But I think just a lot of people who did pass away from it, is a lot of them were probably already had underlying issues already.
Right.
So I think that's the main concern is like you need to take care of yourself. You know what I
But
mean?
people have underlying conditions now, and they're not dying like they were before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, you
No,
know,
but I'm saying COVID, it did help push people over,
Right,
Yeah,
right.
but at the end, they didn't die only because of COVID. It was just had other issues there going on. I believe, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And can I be wrong? Yeah,
probably.
yeah. But like I said, that's what I seen. Just everything I was seeing. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know for a fact there were people that did not have any underlying conditions,
Mhm.
And either died or almost died, or stayed with very bad after COVID effects.
Mhm. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Like I said, well, at least that time is.
But it made us a lot of money.
Oh, I bet. Oh no, I heard. I know the hospital made a lot of money.
It made
I
a
heard.
lot of money.
Oh, trust me, I heard other stories as well too. I don't want to get on the hell about that.
That is probably one of the reasons why I really picked up traveling, because after you make certain amount of money, you make so much money, you almost can't even see yourself going back to making the money you were making, So it's almost like you got spoiled. I wouldn't say spoiled because obviously, we worked hard for our money and earned our money. But once you're making a certain amount and then you got to go back to this, you're like,
back to
hell
reality.
no, I can't do it.
Well, it's just like the real estate. Sometimes they have a big boom with real estate, or the real estate and mortgage people are making money, but then the real estate dies down, and then they probably bought a 20,000 Rolex watch or whatever. Now they have to sell it because they're still
They're not
living the
making
high
it.
expense
Right.
life, but the money's not there no more.
Right. And that's how it is with nursing right now. Nurses got so used to making that money, and then once COVID died out, they wanted to go back and giving you your regular little money, and it's like, hey, now we know what we see our worth.
Yeah, I know. We want more.
Yeah, why not? Y'all got it, so why not? But, yeah. So traveling is, of course you make better money. So
Yeah, I guess it depends because some people get paid per diem, or then sometimes when you work for a company, they pay for your meals and lodging.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And so you gotta make it make sense. If you're gonna go out and work and you're gonna go out and travel, you also have to make it make sense. You can't just get up and go and then you're paying, housing, you're paying for your food, and you're paying for everything, and then shoot, you might as well stay at home, all the money you're spending. So
Yeah. Then we also talked about how like being single traveling is fun and it's easy, but it's if you have kids, you're married and stuff like this, it just makes it more difficult.
it's not all. Yeah, it's not all it's kept up to be. Whenever you do have a family, like it's a real sacrifice. So until I started doing it, you don't understand it because, you see all these guys here working in the refineries and the plants and stuff like that, and you don't think about it. You just see them as guys working here in the refineries, and making all this money. But in their reality is that they are away from home. Like some of them stay here for a couple of years or, months at a time. And they have kids, they have wives, they have families. And so I give it, you got to give people props for that because it's not easy. Because it's a shame that you got to go so far away to have a better lifestyle or, give more to your family.
Yeah. Which is crazy too, because for some reason, I don't know if it's me, a lot of people who actually does come here and work in the refineries, a lot of them are from the valley.
Yeah, they are.
And they always have a bad rep too, they're from the valley,
I know. Yeah. Well, but unfortunately, I don't guess there's a bunch of work over there, I don't know.
I've never been to the valley in reality.
And neither have I. So I don't well, if you consider, no, I worked in Laredo before, but when I asked them in Laredo, is this the valley? They were like, no, this isn't they're not considered the valley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that. Because I went and did a job there, and I thought I was in the valley.
So where is the valley? By really south of
More
Texas
like
and Mexico, right?
McAllen, those kind of places.
Brownsville and all that
Mission
stuff.
I think so.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying I think because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then I went to do a job in El Paso, and I don't think they consider that the valley either.
Mm-hmm.
So
And like I said,
I don't know.
The guys have better rep about being players, cheaters, and stuff like that. And then from the girls too, you're like, oh my god, she's from the
She's
valley.
yeah.
You know, she's
She's
gonna try
high maintenance.
something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm sure everybody's pretty much, especially in the States, everybody's kind of almost the same.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about like looking at it like the fact that you got to be gone away from your family.
Yes.
Like it's a sacrifice, no matter how you put it. Even if you got to have a little fun, or you got to have, at least some type of distraction other than working. I think that's fair for anybody who's out busting their ass.
Mm-hmm.
You got to at least take some time to go and eat a decent meal, or maybe have a couple of drinks or whatever.
Release some stress or
relieve some
somewhere.
stress. Yeah. But it is a big sacrifice. So
Yeah, I remember I was gonna take this job because I lost my job twice because of COVID. Yeah, COVID. That's why I hate COVID. And this one job, they were gonna send me out to first location Vietnam,
okay.
and I was gonna be working in like construction site for like in the warehouses or whatever, doing like field service work, engineer work over there.
Mm-hmm.
And first they told me, I asked them, do I need to move where your location is? Which it was Ohio, like Cleveland, Ohio, someone around there.
Yeah.
And I asked them, so do I have to move over there? She said, no, you don't have to. Because you're going to be out of the country 3 months at a time. And you're just going to be inside the country like maybe 1 or 2 weeks at a time.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, cool. Then they called me back maybe a week later. Hey, we talked to this guy who I don't know who it was. They want me to move to Cleveland, Ohio. Meaning, I just moved back from Birmingham,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, man, I don't feel like moving way over there. Like,
yeah. Why can't I live here and go to Vietnam?
yeah. To me, it didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to move way over there, rent in an apartment, and be out the country majority of the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did you have to live there? Yeah.
Yeah. So I
You
went
didn't
ahead.
take it?
Nah, that, and also because my son was turning 17. Oh, and he was about to graduate as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's about to turn 18. He's about to graduate, and then my mom's here as well too. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna stay here longer and see if I could find something else here. And luckily, I was able to find something here.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that wouldn't have been.
But do I wish if I would got the job? Sometimes, yes. Because I like I said, once that job was over, they would probably send me to another location.
Which probably another country.
Yeah, exactly.
Would have been nice. Yeah. Yeah. I've learned to really enjoy it. Even though I hate leaving my home and I hate, being away. But, it's a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make a little more money, then you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. And like I said, especially when it was the company who pays for your food.
Yeah.
And they always, that one job I had limit like $35 per meal.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's like, man, there's no way I'm gonna have to spend $35
Wow.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
So I just stocked up on Slim Jim and stuff like that, just so I could have.
Yeah. Like it's worth it, whenever you got that. Like I'm about to leave again, and I'm going to a place where they're going to pay my hotel. They're going to give me per diem money every day, daily for the meals.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what you're saying. And so I'm like, yeah, I think,
Mhm.
you can't beat that. So.
Yeah. So give tips to anybody who's traveling. If you're gonna be traveling all the time, make sure you get the reward programs and stuff like that.
Definitely, especially hotels, flying,
Like credit cards and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like I
Well,
said-
I don't use credit cards, but
I'll use them because I wang up the credit card.
mhm.
So if you're gonna have a credit card, make sure you pay off your bills every month, and you get points for it. That way, you making money from the credit cards.
That's true.
Because
That
that
is.
one time, especially when I was traveling, And this company was letting me use my credit card to purchase everything, flights, hotels, all the food.
Oh, and you were racking up the points.
And I was racking the points, so I'll just write down
so that way, yeah.
Yeah. So write down my expense report, submitted that, they reimbursed me, I pay off my credit card.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I think for 2 years straight, I want to say I made over $1,000 off my credit card.
Wow, that's good. Yeah, that's good because, I don't use credit cards, but yeah, it's good too. You can do like that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't like using my debit card.
As far as hotels and airline tickets too, you can get free
That too, yeah. Yeah, even
stays and, discount on your
I was
flights.
using American Airlines, and I think I racked up to like 100,000 points. Holiday Inn, I was up to literally 300,000 points.
Yeah, I bought several tickets like that.
Yeah, I was like platinum membership. So every time I go there, they say, "Oh my God, I never actually met a platinum member before."
Wow, that's cool.
It always kind of felt good. Miss those days.
Yes, I am. That's neat.
So, you got any crazy stories to tell us? Like nursing wise or anything like that?
Oh gosh. I'm sure there's a bunch of crazy things that happen. Let me see. Oh, man, I should have thought about this first.
Well, while you thinking one, let me tell you something just happened to me.
Okay.
So I actually donated blood this a couple weeks ago, right? 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I haven't donated blood for maybe a couple years or whatever.
Okay.
Which I was always constantly donating blood, but when I was traveling all the time, I couldn't donate. So the girl who came to give me the blood, I was kind of nervous because just the way she was kind of moving around and asking around some of the questions, I could tell she's new. She's new. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, she's new. I'm going to give her a chance just because.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
Everybody got to start somewhere. And I have good veins, literally.
Yes. You do.
Okay. So
you're like, there's no way she can miss.
Yeah, she can't mess up. Tell me why I think that she messed up a couple of times. Then she had to get another woman to come do it for me. You know what I mean? And I tell you what, after I was done, it was the first time they wrapped it up and stuff. And then all of a sudden I just kept on bleeding out. You know what I mean?
No. Oh no.
And this is the first time I don't know what, it actually did affect me. Throughout the day, I was just felt woozy and just dizzy and tired.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man. Yeah, that happens sometimes. But I'm trying to think of something crazy. Wow. You got me on the spot here.
Because you used to do the lab work as well too, right?
I did that for a while before I became a nurse. And then while I became a nurse, I was, doing my thing, and I've been a nurse for a while. And then I had went on vacation, and then I came back, and I went with a friend. This is a silly, crazy story. I came back from vacation, and I went with a friend of mine, and she was going to go and apply at one of the construction site, one of the refineries. So she says, come with me, after I go apply, then we'll go eat lunch. Okay, I go with her, go inside, and we're sitting there. I remember it was in Beaumont, at Zachary office.
Okay.
So then she says, I go in there, and she's filling out the application. So then the guy comes out, I guess a recruiter or something, and he's like, so have y'all finished the application, And so she's like, no. And I didn't know if maybe I couldn't be in there if I'm not putting the application too. So I just said, oh no, we're not done yet, So I'm like, oh shit, can I be in here or not? So she's filling out her application, and then he comes out again, and he's like, yeah, as soon as y'all are done, just come, come and talk to me, come let me know, and I'm gonna get y'all in. So then she was saying, joking around with me, and she goes, why don't you apply too? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. She goes, I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm just gonna come and work here. I'm a helper, and you can be a helper too, and it'd be fun, So tell me why. I don't know. I was like, well, okay, so I go and apply. I apply too, and we go back there, and he's talking to her for, he said he had a job for both of us, a helper.
Now for like a fire watch or whatever.
No,
A lot of times,
an electrician helper.
Oh, an electrician helper. Okay. So you have to know your tools or whatever. Right?
Yes. And so we get back there. And by the time we got back there, the girl says, well, I'm sorry. We've already filled all the spots, she says, and we only have enough for one of you guys. She says, so y'all talk amongst yourselves and see which one. So obviously I already had that wasn't my thing. So I was like, of course you go and work. And so they give her the job. We go have lunch. I get home. And then they call me like right away as soon as I get home and say, hey, Miss Tina, we actually have another spot for you if you want it, so you can work with your friend, y'all can work together. And so, I'm like, okay, just kind of spontaneously crazy on the spot. And so she says, okay, well, I'm going to send you stuff to the email, whatever. Bam, I got this job already, right? We didn't know what we were doing. And my friend basically talked me into doing it. So we did it. And I went and we worked. We worked in Beaumont in ExxonMobil for
really?
couple of months. I learned how to be an electrician helper. It was to me, it was fun. I mean, of course, I wasn't doing that for years and years and be tired of it. But I wound up, after that job was over, we went to a place in Louisiana. And when that job ended, went to apply for a job there. Right away, we got hired again. Electrician helper. Started working in Louisiana. So long story short, I probably did it for like 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Interrupted my nursing career.
Yeah. Hey, nice little break, whatever.
It was just something different.
Yeah. But sometimes you get bored doing the same thing.
You get burned out of what you're doing. And it was the funnest experience I ever had. Yeah. And I even got something out of it because while I was working there, I saw one of my ex-nurse friends that I saw. She was a case manager. And so she was like, hey, Tina, what are you doing here? What the hell? So I'm like, yeah, I'm an electrician helper for now. But it made me go to what is that, ABC school? I started going at night.
Oh, like the training, ABC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I went at night to get my safety. Got my NCCER in safety, and started doing that. They gave me my first opportunity, and that was when I went to Salt Lake City, Utah. Like, that was my first job.
Oh, really?
My first safety job. Like, I was working as an electrician helper, and I had put in at Sasol in Louisiana, Westlake. And I had applied for a job, just like, okay, let me see now. I need to make my real money. I can't be doing this. So I applied for a safety job, and they called me and said, okay, you willing to go to Salt Lake City, Utah? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Didn't have any experience at all, and just got up and went.
That's what I tell people, like, hey, go ahead and apply for whatever. You never know if you're gonna get the job. When you go for an interview, just be confident and just. And
that's when my safety experience started happening, because then after that they sent me to South Dakota, and then after that, it was just like little short turnarounds here and there, and I was getting little experiences here and there, and it was fun. It was interesting. It was fun, and I liked it. But then after they didn't have any more work, so I just went back to my other job.
Yeah. Now, was it weird working at, especially at construction, a refinery work or whatever, because the majority is guys out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as guys, as you work in like something like their refinery, then you see a girl there, it's like, ooh, this a pretty girl, you know what I mean? Whatever. A lot of guys, give that girl attention sometimes,
Yeah, we do have an advantage there, I must say. Yeah.
I remember a couple of my friends like, oh, look at that girl. They just start like googly eyeing over them.
Yeah, but I think that a woman really needs to know how to carry herself there, and I think a lot of
younger,
have trouble doing that. But you really got to be very, very just the horses that wear those things, like those blinders like that. You just got to go and do your job, and that's it. Because if not, it could be a bad thing.
Yeah.
It could be a bad thing. Not only your reputation, but you don't get taken seriously, and then you people just think that you're just you could actually be a good worker,
Mm-hmm.
but you fall behind, get caught up in that, talking to this guy and talking to that guy or letting this guy, and then that's it. You're just,
Yeah, your work is gonna suffer. You know what I mean?
well, no, not your, I don't mean that. I mean like your whole reputation there. And so no one's going to take you seriously. And you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
almost like a teacher's pet or whatever, something like that. I guess.
yeah, or like, yeah, she doesn't do work. She don't do nothing, she, like,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So
So, what do you see yourself in like 5 years? You think you're still gonna be doing nursing?
I hope not.
No. What do you want to be doing then?
I want to be at home.
A housewife or what? Or win the lottery and stay home?
Yeah, I want to. In 5 years, let's see. It's probably too late to be thinking about this now, but I want to be home being a housewife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean, of course. In 5 years, by that time, I'd like to see myself kind of starting to at least slow down and kind of enjoying more my home instead of going out and traveling anymore.
Yeah, and build your own garden and stuff like that. Do that stuff like that.
Yes, I would like that.
Well, kind of vegetables or fruits do you want?
I'm not so much a garden person because I've tried it before, but I'm more like a plant and flower and tree person.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So no,
mhm.
like nothing to eat,
Different.
just to look at.
Yeah, stuff to see it grow, see my, from where it started, and then kind of see the progress. I like stuff like that.
'Cause I have a lot of land to grow stuff, but it's just too much. I got too much going.
Yeah,
Especially
it's
when
hard.
especially when I got to cut the grass too by myself. Oh my God.
You got to have time. You got to have time to. It's like nurturing. So you gotta have time. So I don't have time, but I would like to just be more settled and more.
Just like we were
Less
talking, just a
busy.
relationship. You have to nurture your relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing everybody probably asking, single, taken, what?
Yes, I am now single. I do have a special person, but single
Okay.
until otherwise titled.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm in a situation where it's complicated.
Complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired of being in complicated situations. So.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Draining.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, it was weird seeing you out and about because the last time
I'm
I
never
seen you,
here. I
Yeah.
know. And I don't do anything and I don't go anywhere. So yeah, I don't see anybody really. If they're not at Walmart or HEB.
but that's where I'm usually at. Maybe on Fridays and Saturday during the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Port Arthur's got, a couple of new spots they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Like let's see, like that place where we went, Eclipse. I like it, but it's sometimes really late. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really late. But I don't think it don't open till 12.
I don't know.
I don't know what time it opens, but I usually go to my spot, Dylan's. That's my spot over there.
Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't been there for years.
Mhm. Because the other spot is like Taboo.
Never
Dive
been
bar.
there.
You never been Taboo?
Mm-mm.
It's all right. They have like a little dance floor or whatever, but it just I don't know. I don't know if it's just the music or the people. It just doesn't seem like it gets like that much.
I
like,
saw a advertisement like on I think Instagram or something, and it looked really nice inside.
it does look nice. No, it looks nice inside, but I guess I haven't gone there too many times or whatever.
On a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, usually I just stick to my Dylan's or whatever and just
Uh-huh.
make it easy. Sometimes I go to Sky Bar as well too. Not all the time.
Okay. Yeah. No. Like I said, I don't really do anything. So, yeah.
No, me, I gotta like since I'm staying home pretty much like most of the time, Sunday through Thursday I stay home.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, sometimes Saturday or vice versa. I make myself go out and do something.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like I said, you gotta
Release.
have some type of right. Especially if you work, all week and stuff. So
And living by yourself as well too.
Yeah.
At the end, we're social creatures.
you have to
be out.
see. You have
Yeah.
to see something. Yeah. So, and when I am home too, like I like to try to spend it with my family, with the kids, my grandkids and stuff. So that's the whole thing about being gone. When you come back, you want to spend that time either at home, relaxing, or, doing stuff with your family because, you're by yourself, when you go out and working. Like, I feel like all I do is just work, go back out to the room, work, go to the room, but like I said, Colorado was a place where you could do something every day.
Yeah.
Nature-wise.
Nature-wise, yeah. Like I said, over here in Port Arthur, there's not too much nature stuff to do out here. Or if you've been living here for a long time, you've done everything.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, but...
yeah, unless you like to go fish, you go fishing. You got a lot of good spots to go fish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I like that. So I used to do that a lot, so... But now... it's kind of like, you go work, come home, work, come home.
Yeah. I tried fishing for a while. I want to say when I was maybe in my younger 20s or late teens or whatever. But at the end, I didn't like it too much. I guess maybe because I was going by myself sometimes or whatever. It wasn't too exciting. They had nobody to really talk to or whatever. So it's like, I'm
well, you could have looked at that both ways. You could have looked at it like your peaceful time, But I guess if you're always by yourself, you got too much.
Yeah. And
quiet time.
Actually, I still have all my poles, or fishing poles and stuff like that. And I finally, my nephews were here a few weeks ago, and I said, "You guys still fish, huh?" Like, yeah. Okay. Well, here's some old poles that is.
Oh, you gave them away. I thought you were gonna say that y'all went fishing.
No. I just gave it to them. I know I'm not gonna go fishing again.
Oh.
Well, maybe I'll go if it's like maybe deep sea water fishing or deep sea fishing, where you go out there and boat. This is something I never did.
Right.
Just to do. Or if I remember one time a friend in Birmingham, he won like a Ladders championship being a fisherman, fishing for
deep sea fishing.
No, at the lakes, bass
saltwater.
fishing.
Oh,
Yeah, bass fishing. So he won a couple of tournaments. So a couple of times he actually took me out on the lake and we went fishing out there. It's pretty cool because he knew some tricks how to whip that line, go underneath the bridge or whatever.
They do that. I saw that a lot too in Colorado. It's called fly fishing.
Something
Is that
like
what you're talking about?
No, this fly fishing, but they do it for like salmon or whatever, but this is for bass. But to throw underneath the boat, the wooden deck out there for the boats and stuff, you just throw that the line underneath there because a lot of times the fishes
are underneath.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw fly fishing there for the first time, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's where the people get in the water.
They wear those boots that come all the way up to here.
Whatever they're called.
Those trousers, and it's like a plastic overall.
Yep.
But the boots come way up here, and that water is cold, freezing cold, but they enjoy it, And I enjoyed watching, but that was the first time, seeing something like that.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe something you might want to do one day.
I don't know.
Just like hunting too. I never got into hunting because I never had nobody take me and go hunting or say, "Hey, let's go hunting." So I'm not gonna do something like that by myself when I don't know.
Lots of hunting. Well, I'm gonna tell you, this town that I was in, you could literally there's so many deers and animals around there that they would literally just be walking down the street. They were just everywhere. So I couldn't see myself when it came to hunting season. I don't think I could have or even would have wanted to do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, over here, everybody gets excited when it's deer season.
Oh, deers were everywhere. Deers and
like Colorado?
Antelope. Yeah. They were everywhere. I only saw one bear. They have a lot of mountain lions around there. And
you see any moose? I heard those moose are huge.
They have, what are they called? It's like a big giant deer. It almost looks like a moose.
Antelope?
No,
no, antelope.
They do have that too. Elk.
Oh, elk. Oh, okay.
Lots of elk.
I heard elk meat is really good.
Yeah, I brought some back.
Oh, really?
I haven't tried it yet, but I brought some back. Yeah.
Save me a piece. I'll be interested how that tastes.
Yeah, I'll make you an elk burger. Yeah, I brought some back. There's lots of elk. So where I was at was in like the mountains, and so it just seemed like every day or every other day, like there's somebody was either hitting a deer, getting hit.
Oh man.
Yeah, because they were all over.
You have to be careful when you're driving over there.
Yes, because in the nighttime there's no lights. It's just dark. The only lights you have are your headlights. So by the time you see something coming out, it could be too late.
Yeah. So you better kind of drive a little slower than the speed limit or whatever, just in case. You don't want to be going too fast.
No. But like I said, I can talk all day about that place because it was just so many nice things there.
Yeah. I remember when I was traveling one time, me and my coworker, we went down to a little town in Georgia, south of Atlanta, and we almost hit a deer.
Oh.
Out of nowhere right there. I was like, what?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. You don't see them too much around here.
No.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you. I heard that pretty good.
Yeah.
Mom, where you at, Mom?
Yeah, I thought I turned it off. Sorry.
No, you good.
Yeah, ready to leave again. I'll be leaving next week, and just going to work, doing it all over again.
Do I sometimes want to go travel again for work? Yes. Trust me, sometimes, man. But I think now I'm kind of very like good where I'm at, location wise. I'm kind of very comfortable at my house. Plus, I got a lot of projects to do as well too. Got to run this podcast.
Yeah, I think like when you asked where will I be in 5 years, I really seriously am going to try. I hope to be at home. Maybe just do a couple of more years, and then try to focus on staying.
Just working around this area, man, or retired.
I don't even want to work.
No, you gotta work. Yeah, you gotta work.
I know.
You gotta work. It just because what I noticed is that a lot of people who, when they retire, if they don't have no purpose or anything, that's when they lose purpose and they pass away sooner.
Yeah, everything goes downhill after that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can understand if somebody's like, you have your own thing that you creating and stuff, like doing other things as well too, or let's say you're taking care of your grandkids, whatnot, or whatever, I mean, then you have a purpose, But I'm saying like actually just retiring and then not doing nothing.
Anything.
Yeah. That's not good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'll find a lot of things to do. I just going to work is not one of them.
I don't mind going to work, but I'm like that, that's how my mind works, But then I feel I'm still young, you know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah, and you are. So yeah, you still have a long time to do whatever. I mean, I do too, but
Yeah. I'm going to be the old guy when I turn 80 years old. I'm still going to be working at the job. Why doesn't you retire, old man? Because I don't feel like it.
I like to work.
Yeah, exactly, I remember I was working with this one gentleman at one of my sites, and he worked in the warehouse. And I think he was like maybe 70 years old, and he told me, yeah, I retired, but I got bored. So I had to come do something. Like, I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
They say that's going to be me.
Probably me too. Yeah, I can do that, and who knows? I might still have this podcast, still getting guests or whatever, still having fun or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta have a little fun.
Yeah. So, you have any last words for the viewers?
Well, if this was a lot of fun, so if they ever get the opportunity to come, then yeah. Yeah,
you guys should hear the behind the scenes conversation we were having. A little more spicier.
Yeah, but those are behind the scene.
Yeah.
What happens behind the scene stays behind the scene.
Yeah.
Or what we say behind the scene, I should say.
All right, guys. If you guys can, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Sure helps the channel grow. And you guys say bye to Tina. All right, Tina, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
See you soon, all right?
All right, thank you.
Peace out, guys. Bye.
Breaking news or cool interviews, we keep it real, no scripted cues. From wild debates to heartfelt tales, strap in tight, this train never derails. We bring the vibes, the beats won't stop.